Hey there, it's Dennis Wiebe back here again. We're back at my project in West Broadway. We are basically now wrapped up the actual renovation work. So we're just going to talk to you about the common areas that are here, some of the things that we did, and we're also going to touch on some of the fire system that you need to be aware of when you deal with multifamily. So first off, for the thing that you notice, doors are now nicely painted. You can see numbers actually on the doors. We gave the building some great curb appeal that you would have seen in the previous videos, but we want that to carry on through the building. So as people are coming here to potentially rent, they're seeing that, hey, this is a nice building, not just on the outside, but it carries on through in the inside. And looking after the common areas is important because this is the transition point from the exterior into their individual unit. So you may renovate a unit, but then the building looks like garbage on the outside and the common areas are garbage. It doesn't look great, and people do care about that when they're moving in, and it does allow you to capture the maximum rent. So the other thing that we'll touch on here, let's get in on the fire panel. The fire panel is an important component. This is a 4-unit building, and it has common areas. So requirement is once you hit a 3-unit building, you are required to have a fire system throughout. And that fire panel is basically the nervous system for all of the different components, the heat sensors, the fire alarms, the pull stations, and it is connected into the Winnipeg Fire Department. So this requires to be inspected and updated on an annual basis, which will cost you somewhere in the range of about $300 to $350 a year. And the other thing is, when you buy a building like this, that triggers the Winnipeg Fire Marshals to come out and have a look at the building and make sure that everything is as it should be. So when I bought this building, we got a laundry list from the Winnipeg Fire Department to say you need to do this, this, this. So things like fire extinguishers have to be accessible to every unit, and they have to be current. So the tag has to be within a certain period of time. Also, you have to have signage for every pull station that you have. So every time you have a fire escape, you need to have a pull station so that if there's a fire, they can just pull it and the fire alarm goes off. So those are really important things that you need to be aware of when you're going to buy a multifamily. So that would be triplex or higher. If you have common space, you are required to have the fire panel. All right, so let's head on upstairs. So again, carrying on with the fire system, again, another fire extinguisher on this level. Again, you're required to have it on every level. Signage, pull station, it's all required. So, of course, the fire marshal pointed out a whole bunch of stuff like that to us. Now, let's take a look at what we did in here. Got LED lighting in the hallways, which, one, it's really cheap to run, and we just leave the lights on all the time. We don't even have switches to turn them off. That way, it's just nice and bright. The tenants come in here, it's not dark when they're looking around. Also, flooring with vinyl plank, glue down vinyl plank. Very resilient and is gonna look good for a long period of time. Easy to clean, water resistant, and just basically gives you a good sound flooring that's going to last a long time, and it's not super expensive to put down. So that's basically the common area and the fire system. So hopefully that's helpful for you guys as to why we did this kind of thing in here, and it just makes it for a better building overall. Thanks, we'll talk on the next one.